Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Jason here, and welcome to another edition of my Madden 2017 franchise. It is week 2 of the 2020 season, and we take on the 0-1 Tennessee Titans. Statistically, let's take a look at the Titans really quick. Not completely sure they have on their roster. I'm sure they probably still have Marcus Mariota. Let's take a quick look. It's actually Geno Smith. Mariota hurt. Interesting. Watts Hunter's the running back. Tyler Lockett. They have Laquan Treadwell. So we're facing two people that have been former Vikings back-to-back weeks. We faced Dak Prescott with the Saints, and now we're facing Laquan Treadwell and the Titans. So that should be interesting. I'm going to take a look and see if Mariota's hurt or they're just going with Geno Smith. Because that doesn't make a lot of sense, but yeah, it looks like Mariota is hurt, so that makes sense. Geno Smith, we should be able to beat up on him defensively. Another healthy dose of the running game on offense. We should come away a winner. I'll go ahead and end there, guys, and I will talk to you all at the end of the game.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Vikings going up against the Titans. With that, let's get up to Tennessee. We're standing by in Nashville, our Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All of you to Neyland Stadium, the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Hey, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They come in off a loss in the season opener, which doubled as the home opener.
And when you lose away, at home, season opener, it almost feels like losses. Big fight to get your
Meanwhile, there's the opener road, and they get a road game here.
If they here and 2-0 on the road, they can be well set up for the rest of the year.
So here's the Viking offense way out. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
While in college, quarterback teams that improved their win from 1 his freshman year to 5 his sophomore year to 8 his junior year. Love that type of improvement. Love that type of diligence.
And he's got room. 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Minnesota first down.
Let's just go ahead and state the obvious. You're going to want to out of that guy. Big-time run to get things started. But even more importantly, coming in on the road, trying to silence the crowd, take them out of it a little bit, slow down the emotions of the game, and get yourselves under control and feel like, yeah, we're going to be okay on the road.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his man around. That one one, good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the...
Let's go! 3-19!
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some up in bunches here in this one. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Goff on third. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even add it a little in the end with a short run. On offense, the guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterback, so you can see everything pre-snap, and then, of course, as the play develops. On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker, and on this play, his eyes took him right to the ball, then he made a nice tackle. On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence in the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
A very solid gain of 27.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his third catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. Here's Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete. To throw on second is gone. He's got his man. Get in for a Viking touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. His first touchdown of the season. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and on their opening drive. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. Tyler Lockett now with the return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. They'll get 17 yards. And it'll give the Titans down.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football as the receiver turned. The ball greeted it.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. I think he got a yard to the 41. So they run it on second down. Now let's see what third down brings here for the offense.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game. I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now Smith, it's complete to Laquan Treadwell. Give him 9 there on the first down.
That runs a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. Be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now Gino. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. This walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On first down, Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Dorial Green-Beckham. That'll bring up 2nd down. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulder running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Smith. Sidelined. Oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were bounds, and they were. And a look at the Vikings defensive unit.
When I see Sharif Floyd hit the field, I think of all the potential he has, and it's a lot of fun watching that come to the surface.
So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Again, Smith. He's got time in the pocket. And it's caught in the end. Tennessee. Touchdown. And the Titans are an extra from TD Graham.
With the defender. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28. Looking to do that. Defense, obviously, they'll be looking to stop punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time, defense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a bounce in and line really get into the. So defensive, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure. They dial it up. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaud. Second quarter begins. Vikings holding the football, and they've got it here with a first down. They back and 3. Line up the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Carry there of 15 yards.
But we just saw him run the football really effectively there with 3 tight ends in the game. And any defensive coordinator, when they see that, if they can get more out onto the field than 11, but bigger bodies to combat what they're going to do, because that's a run-heavy formation. Those guys are out there to block 9 times out of 10. And in this case, they did it really successfully.
And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. Here's Goff now. He was trying to Kenny Stills, and that'll make it third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So now at 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary. A nickel look. It's caught. Shepard. Vikings. Sterling Shepard. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast. But a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon. Number one, you get them one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Smith on first down. Oh, he's got a man open. He'll be taken down before getting this inside the 30.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance towards a victory.
On the there, it'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he gets it inside. Goes yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a tie ball game here. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown. More.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll give it to him right up the gut. 2-3 up near the one more stop here on 3rd after the run. Play action. It's gone. And he will find his man on the outside. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back to Tennessee after this. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Larry Ridley will have first half highlights. And he's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Goff. Finding time. Going deep here for Stills. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, you're exactly there. Play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Wide open receiver complete. Give him 30 yards there.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line time out for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it'll bring up third down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. So they're operating in the red zone. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now a handoff here to his... And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. From back at the 2, here's third and goal. Third and 2, Wall. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Third down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And Lutz's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. 3, they were hoping for 6, an unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3. And
here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure it's something you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. This one complete left side to Green Beckham. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It's a gain of 5. It's third. From the gun on third down, Smith. And he's got Lockett. And he's got the 45-yard line. Now, we're going to get a... It's their first, so they're here before we get... For a Tennessee first down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the to the open man. That's about what he did after the catch.
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they? That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
2nd and again. Caught on the right side by Treadwell. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And okay, so much for our half break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take close to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. They can pick it up.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carried the ball. He was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll come out in the pistol. Again, we'll see the pistol. Here now on second down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. A look at the offense now here coming back on the road for their first possession of the second half. 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him. Could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
The guy cuts back, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Effort. Third. And he's able to put it through.
Well, partner, that was another explosive thing I've in this game. Yes, line has to get a lot, but for big runs, receivers have well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And the Titans getting set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you when you start that next drive or no?
You are. I don't think there's any way back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here to his running back. And he'll be out of just shy of the 40. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go action and throw it. While other coaches, the boy's going to keep getting the football, and that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Here's Smith. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pick.
But still, a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2-yard gain there. They're left with a third and about 4 for a first. A shotgun snap for Smith. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. A 5 then.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And on the ground they go with a running back. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
They'll try the air now. That's caught at the into the air for a Tennessee. Dorial Green, first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans able to make this a close game again. And the lead is down to 2. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. And when you're trying to set up a counter play, it's what a lot of people call an influence play. You're really hoping those defensive linemen are really agile that day. If they stayed out late the night before the game, they're not moving as fast, it's a lousy call because that means they're just going to sit in the hole that you hope to create just by the movement of your offensive line.
And there they got the ball to the outer third of the field, but tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, things get stacked up in there if they don't move as well as you want them to. Probably just trying to escape and couldn't get away.
And he's got his man on the out route. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And he is enjoying another fine performance just like a week ago. I mean, let's be honest, when he's playing this, it creates a lot of matchup nightmares.
And it really does because it creates a ton of headaches. You try to design so many coverage for a guy like this, but truthfully, he should have an answer to anything that's thrown at him. If you throw a linebacker at him, he should have speed and agility on his side. If you throw a defensive back against him, he should have...
Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. 2nd down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, here's Goff. This is on the catch. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but doesn't matter what you call a position, you put there, and there we saw completion.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Just enough. Tight end free downfield for the completion.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Holding offense. The penalty is declined.
To throw on second down is gone. Looking left side, he's got it complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. 3rd and long. It's gone. Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught. Shepard. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down. Tough. It's in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Their big tight end. His second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Now Gino on first down. The collect jarred the ball loose and brings second down. Second down. for third down.
Some a receiver has a lot of guys, they get lost in there. Locate them on the slant and time into big.
And following that penalty, the offense now on third down. Throwing on third down, Smith. That's caught by Trout. Have the first. Now 10. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get your reset. They've got a 1st and 10. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Down. He's got time. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're in the. Now it's Smith. He finds Matthews. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Smith. Desperation throw deep downfield. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Smith. And he comes back with one complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans have made this a 1-score game.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert. And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard and the time left on the clock, as you noted, so many things to go through.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So defense trying to, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
And he's brought down. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And they'll run it here. And a stop just goal line right around the 2. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And they'll go on the ground. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Give it up the guy. And he will take this zone for a Viking touchdown. A great play there. with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Vikings are going into their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relative.
But still, vigilant of anything cheap and easy that could put you in some jeopardy.
And so we have the touchdown now to kick away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And Charles, in this situation, this is where the word miracle comes into play.
Have to score. Maybe throw zone and
just over 40 seconds. He gets up and spikes. Let's see. 3rd and now deep drop. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell. And he just shot all the way 49. And they're going to hurry to the line now. And they'll spike at 27 seconds. Now they face 3rd. And now to be in the hurry up. And he'll 13 the clock. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. Trailing here in the last quarter. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. Let it fly. And that is incomplete. Time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. They come out with one back. Right up the gut. And he'll cut it to the left sideline. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
yeah, another good run there. Big part here this afternoon. Last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at 41. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about it, Charles.
There you have it, folks. The Vikings picking up the win here in Week 2, defeating the Titans 38-28. A fairly close game. It seems like a lot of the other teams are closing the gap as far as talent is concerned. I was really surprised that Geno Smith had such a solid day. Very suspect last year. These first 2 weeks, hopefully we'll make adjustments moving forward. Regardless, we are 2-0, so let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. Jared Goff had a great game. Very, very happy. 17-24, 261 yards, 70% completion percentage, and 3 touchdowns. And the key, no turnovers. Rushing, Giovanni Sally continues to tear up the NFL. 19 carries for 105 yards and 2 TDs with a 5.5 per carry yard. A little slower going for Sally. Still some great, though. However, a lot of that yardage we had to work for this time. Receiving wise, Nicholas Levy 8 for 110 yards and a touchdown. Sterling Shepard 4 for 98 and a touchdown. LeBradford Pinnock 48 and Kalen Nortman, 1 for 5 yards. So I will go ahead and end there, guys, and I will see you all in the next game.